Hi there. Welcome to today's daily vlog, and it's me, Joshua. Uh, Today has been beautiful, and so that will be my first thing that I am expressing real gratitude for is the beautiful way that everything has come together today has given me such a wonderful experience that I am finding it difficult to sit still almost. I am filled with such a deep appreciation for my day. The second thing that I am grateful for today is that I have grown in many ways this year, but the one that I am finding that looking back on where I was a year ago to where I am now, where I was 10 years ago to where I am now, I see that before this last year, I've always been good at developing friendships, but feeling like people wanted to be my friend was something that I had this perceptual bias or filter towards. And it was very difficult for me to create deep connections and long friendships. There's only a handful that I have that have really survived the test of the years. And I honestly feel that a lot of that has to do with my lack of acknowledging the ways that others tried to show up for me and be there for me as a friend. And so I think that I'm just so incredibly grateful that I have moved to a place and a space in my heart and mind where I see a value in myself, and I see that there are many people who love me deeply, and they show me in their own ways every day. And I see so much love because of that every single day. So, thank you to all of my beautiful, wonderful, fantastic friends for each of your own parts in showing me the way of love, friendship, and open communication. And my third thing to be grateful for today is, well, those were pretty heavy, pretty deep. So let's say I finished a really awesome webinar, actually, earlier with Marlene Renders, and I really learned a lot about what I perceive as a better way to really handle guided meditation by observing her style in a group of getting everyone into this incredibly resonant space in their hearts just by who she naturally is and how she naturally or maybe it's not naturally, maybe she's worked very hard at it, you know, but she makes it look so natural the way she... Okay, small interruption there, sorry about that. Gotta love the puppies. They always want to come in. But about that third thing that I'm grateful for, it was that it's often in the littlest things that we do that we don't realize how impactful they could be for others. And so I'm so grateful for having such a rich set of opportunities to discover those things by always having such wonderful friends who keep showing up for me. And I think that's, seems to be the theme today. It wasn't really intended to be the theme, so I'm going to throw in another simple gratitude, which is I am grateful that when I finished that call, there was a fresh pot of fantastic tasting coffee with everything I needed to make it just perfect for me. And so that is my simple gratitude for the day, is that there was coffee ready and it tasted fantastic. And I actually still have some I'm going to finish as soon as I finish this video. I wanted to share this quote, though, that I randomly flipped open to today. It says, "There's no such thing as a problem without a gift for you in its hands. You seek problems because you need their gifts." And that's by Richard Bach, if anybody's interested. You should basically read everything he's ever written. You could probably do it in a weekend because of the writing style and the fact that he tries to keep his books from becoming giant volumes that are difficult to get through. But thoughts on that quote itself. I think that if I look at it through the lens of those reasons that I'm grateful today, and that meditation I've done on where I was at versus where I am now, and how much I've grown, I look at every single problem that I've faced, and I realize every single one of them was a gift. I gained so much from every difficulty I've ever faced. From being homeless in February and having to take my baths in the river to, not this February, I mean when I was young, but, or to living in my car at one point in my 20s and getting kicked out of, not really kicked out so much as academically failed out of college. Because it doesn't matter how well you can do on the tests, they really want you to show up and participate in classes. Excuses like, well, I'm taking 20 credit hours plus working a 40-hour-a-week job, and I have a full-time social schedule which involves me getting drunk every day. We're not really anything that could fly. I mean, pigs would fly faster than those excuses did. And obviously that's why I do not have a college degree today, but I think that that problem in and of itself was a gift in the sense that I didn't feel valid, I didn't feel worthy because I didn't have that piece of paper in some senses. So it made me study and learn things that much more passionately, so that when anyone would question what I was saying, I would know that I was as accurate as possible. and that fostered, and Terry Riley, you'll be proud, uh, at fostered a deep sense of intestinal fortitude. Terry Riley was my high priest and teacher when I was learning to become a Wiccan priest, and one of his favorite word or phrase of the week to have the seekers and students research, because it tied into one of the classes that he loved to give, was intestinal fortitude, which is that quality that you develop that says, I don't care how many times I fall down, I'm going to get up and I'm going to get there, no matter what. That's what it's like perseverance, but it's more than just perseverance. Perseverance, in a lot of ways, implies a physical stamina. Intestinal fortitude, though, is about having the guts to go in the face of not knowing what the outcome's going to be, and whether you have no idea what's going to happen or not, you have such a deep, abiding belief in your own ability to achieve, such a deep gut instinct or willpower for your own success, that you adapt and overcome any obstacle that arises. Any setback is just, a pivot and a shift, and you're back on course. So, I don't know where I was going with that, honestly. I think I'm going to cut it short, probably right here. Yesterday was a pretty long episode, and I don't really need this one to go into forever anyways. I'm umming a lot, and I think that means that it's probably time to go find dinner. I got a late start getting this video done today, but it, with any luck, will be uploaded to YouTube before midnight today. And if not, no big deal. We'll try again tomorrow. I love you. Oh, so much. And I hope that you remember this week that meditation is important. But more so than that, I hope that you remember to have some fun. Feeling good is the most important thing you can do this week.